Hello and welcome to Cloud Desk 365. Dan Fusco here with you, and today I know cloud computing is great, but I would like to go over a couple of challenges that companies have with cloud computing, three in particular. So the first is you want to check your the vendor that you're working with. This is incredibly important to know who is hosting your data. You want to get all their contact information, of course, but more importantly, you want to make sure that they answer the phone. There's so many times when you have an issue and it could take 5 hours to get through to somebody, and that's just because nobody's available to actually answer your questions. Also with that companies, you want to see how that infrastructure of the cloud hosted desktops or the cloud desktops are put together. There are a lot of things. It's a very intricate process. You don't want to just have a company that's saying, yep, here's your server, we're going to get out a whole bunch of profiles, and that's going to be your cloud desktop. Look into how they're putting this together. I'm going to get into more detail in a couple of videos later on about specifically what you should be looking for in a cloud desktop. So the second thing is you want to make sure that your internet is very good. You have to have a steady stream of internet in order to use a cloud desktop. And in some cases, you might want to have a redundant ISP or internet service provider in your firewall. That way, if one ISP goes down, it'll fail over to the other provider, and then you won't have any downtime at all. And the third thing you want to look at is how is the connection through the hosted desktop going to happen? You can do this through RDP. Windows 10 has an RDP session which is set up, which is pretty good. You can also use a connection broker. I know that Citrix has a very good receiver that you can use to connect to your hosted desktops, and you do want to use a connection broker. I don't prefer RDPs. I don't think they're as secure, and there's a lot more functionality that you're going to get with a proper connection to the cloud desktops. So just to recap real quick, you want to vet your companies, and actually I want to stress that a little bit more. Make sure you know exactly who you're dealing with and that you can trust them. They're holding your data. The last thing you want to have happen is they start hosting your data and then they go out of business and you can't get to your files and your programs. So you want to vet that company. You want to make sure you have a good internet connection from your business to the data center. And thirdly, you want to make sure you know how you're connecting to the hosted desktop and that you have a secure encrypted connection. Again, I want to thank you for joining me on Cloud Desk 365, and if you ever have any topics you want to learn about or you need more information on, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I'll be sure to put that on the list of videos. Thank you very much, and have a great day.